Welcome to the Issue Crew. It's the show where we all have issues, both with our lives and with each other. I am your host, Riely, of course, joined by a wacky cast of characters. As usual, Captin Black Bread.
Sorry about the hiatus, and I mean both hiatuses. I swear I am working on my show, and Demigloom is gone. Oh no.
Demigloom has departed. She wasn't going to be on the episode anyway, but I guess she decided she didn't want to listen either. Also, Kang is here.
Hey!
And Warficus.
I'm not sorry about my hiatus. I'm a working man. I work hard.
You should be sorry about your hiatus. I asked you, I was like, is this going to get in the way of the show? And you're like, nah, it's like once a month. It's fine. And then you miss like 2 and 3 weeks.
Listen. I gotta sleep sometimes, you know?
Fuck that shit. Sleep is for the weak.
That's you.
Alright, it's time to check the results of the poll that the Spotify audience didn't get to vote in because I have not posted the episode there yet. We get like 2 views an episode there anyway, so I think we're going to be fine. Let's find out who won last week between the fucking gaggle of retards that did the show in my absence.
What do you mean retards?
Wait, you weren't part of that show?
I mean, it was Mo, Kang, and Crow Royalty. That was the
what?
cast.
You weren't even in it?
No.
Wow, I had no idea.
Presenting the Riely rarity.
You know, I missed the show, so Mo, Kang, and Crow did it. Almost just Kang and Crow, which would have been dog shit. So at least Mo got in there.
It would have been a good bit, though.
Yeah, let's see exactly shit we can make.
Oh, hey, by the
Podcast.
way, oh man, you're cutting out a lot, but by the way, check out the Utter Chaos episode. It is amazing. I still haven't finished it yet, but I'm getting close. I've been edging on the episode for a while.
Am I okay?
Yeah.
You're like
now?
roboting out and like clipping. Not right now,
Right?
but you were.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, right
you were.
now.
Right as you were saying that.
What do you mean, bro? Still?
Why are you making these real life noises with your mouth?
What the fuck do you sound like a goddamn connection to fucking AOL right now?
I'm like fully in the green. It's not indicating I have any problems.
How's your microphone? Well, there's the
Nope.
answer to that.
He's dead.
Hello?
That was the magic word that glitched him into the 4th dimension. Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Teleported
Welcome
into the zone.
Fuck.
Looks like
Fourth
Sulu
dimension.
beamed
Let's
you up,
explore the
huh?
second dimension.
Does Sulu
Alright,
do the
folks.
beaming? I thought it was Scotty.
Sulu,
Folks,
Scotty,
we-
who knows?
Folks,
Those are
we
two
got a tie to
very
break.
different characters.
Yeah, tie to break, folks, and it's a real tie as well. We did receive votes to be exact, and they were both for different stuff. It has to be broken.
Those
I
were
will
words.
say, funnily enough, I would say, Captain Black Bread or Warficus had to break this tie because Kang was on the episode. But I will say maybe that doesn't matter because the only 2 issues up for grabs are COD Killer Games and killing my favorite characters. Kang was the only one to not get a vote.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, Cat Black Bread break the tie. So what's worse, COD Killer Games or killing my favorite characters?
Well, as I've pieced together the noises that you've made into words, I'm gonna say
Still?
killing my favorite character.
Well, he killed him.
Well, guys, looks like this is going to be the second Riley-less episode of the Issue Crew. As you can tell
No,
by the way it looks, Captain
Ooh,
Black
like the
Bread-
third.
Wait, we're doing third?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi!
We'll just keep going. We'll see if you glitch out.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
What did you change? Did you just disconnect and then reconnect?
I disconnected and reconnected, and I disconnected and reconnected my Wi-Fi.
I have a weird feeling that might not work, but I hope it does.
Okay. What do you mean? What's this weird feeling that you have? Why are you being so vague?
I don't know. I feel like if you restart your computer, you're more likely to see results.
Okay, well, that will be the next thing I try, Captain Black Bread. Thank you for telling me, the IT guy, about how you should restart your computer. I'm fully aware.
I've never reset my Wi-Fi to fix problems like this. I always start with the computer.
Bro, fucking Alex, my friend. So obviously, when you're having internet issues, what would you do? Okay, Captain Black Bread, you're having internet issues. You've determined that it's not your device. You determine that it's the internet itself. What do you do?
I call
What's
it
the
India.
You
the
call
country.
India. Okay, you go
Yeah.
right to calling India. You don't try anything
Yeah.
Thank you
yourself.
for calling in today, customer support. May I help
No.
you?
Well, I mean, were you having internet problems?
No. This is me leading into talking shit about another person. I just want to know what you would
Okay.
do if your internet was fucking up. What would be your course of action?
Well, I'd turn off the router and turn it back on.
Ah, there you go. See, you see, that's the answer I was looking for.
Were you having internet problems though?
I hope so. Do I sound fine currently?
I don't hope you're having internet problems. Yeah, you do actually.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, my co-host Alex on my show Detour Ahead, he was having internet problems, and I told him to unplug his router and plug it back in, and he looked at me like I had 7 heads, and was like, "I don't." Oh, okay.
You know
So
the
he looked at me like I had 7 heads and was like, "I'm not gonna go unplug my router." Like it was insane that I was asking him about. But the worst one was Crow Royalty. When I asked him to do the same, or them to do the same, a while back, back when they were living at their mom's house. I was like, Crow, go fucking unplug your router and plug it back in. You know what that motherfucker said to me? I don't know where it is. Doesn't even know where the fucking internet router is in his own house. What a fucking goofball.
I don't know where the internet is.
What's the internet? It is a cloud.
It just sends out a magic signal and I connect to it. What do you mean there's a physical entity in my house that controls it?
I wonder what this cord goes to.
I also just realized I left my air conditioner on when I didn't intend to do that, so I'm sorry if you've been able to hear it, folks at home.
What if they're not at home?
Or if they're, folks not here is what that really means, but it's just a fun thing to say.
Wherever we are, they are, so we are with them at any given time.
Sure. I hope that
Good
the
point.
change in temperature does not wake my poor kitten up. He just lost his balls, so he's not in a good mood.
Yep.
Drop them
Right.
I
right
feel like
off.
I'm really fucking nitpicky, so I'm gonna go eat some food real quick. I'll be right back. Gonna warm up some soup or something.
Nitpicky. What does that have to do with being hungry?
I'm being like more of a dick than I want to be.
Oh,
I
okay,
feel
this is
it's
like
because I'm
the
hungry.
it's like a Snickers commercial style situation where it's
No,
like
getting
you're not-
hangry is a real thing. It really is.
I know, of course.
I don't believe you.
But Captain Black Bread,
You
I'm
what?
sure you're not. I'm sure you're not as angry as my cats whose balls were just cut off.
I'd be
That's
pretty
tragic that they
upset.
do that to them. They
That's
just like
pretty
snip them
nuts.
right off. Ah, good one.
I know, right?
I'm Gingy. That's a ballsy thing to do.
Oh my God, Gigi's here. I didn't even see him come in.
Yes, hello. I have a child. Some poor lady. Never mind. That's really fucking fucked up if I say that.
Some poor lady.
Tripped and fell on my dick. And I blew my slide whistle. She never came back, but I did.
Imagine you fuck a woman and right as you come you play a slide whistle.
Oh my god.
No, you gotta like squiggle it around like as you're shooting ropes, like woo 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 woo.
No, you gotta play a train horn.
Well, that would be funny anyway, and I don't think that's fair. I think you could put a train horn in almost any scenario, and it would be fucking hilarious to hear it nearby.
I disagree.
Well, not if there's a train going by and you live next to the
I
tracks
mean,
like I used
see a
to.
train going to Auschwitz. Is that very funny to you?
Or if your
How
mic
many
sounds
trains
like
do you see going to Auschwitz? I have not seen any lately.
or if you sound like a robot, not in the usual Discord way, but in a like your mic is echoing like you're a
Oh yeah,
Terminator.
the other reason I haven't been on is I'm having serious mic issues and I need to replace it.
Ah, I see.
Is it working now?
No,
Yes.
you still sound like a. It works, but it's like
No, I can hear you just fine. I think Riely might actually be having genuine issues.
no, because I'm still coming through fine, and I can hear you perfect. What's happening with Warficus is it sounds like his mic is like 3. It's like 3 Warficuses at once, and it makes him sound like a robot from a movie.
Oh, I have not heard him sound like that.
Yeah,
Makes him
that
sound
might
like
be
one
you.
of the Daleks from Doctor Who.
Maybe I'm insane, or maybe I'll look at the fucking recording after this, and I'll be like, I was right, and you're all retarded, as usually happens when I hear audio issues that nobody else hears.
Well, yeah, because they're on your end and nobody else's end. So
No, but that's not
just fine.
true though, because then it goes into Audacity, and with the recording that Craig got, which is separate from me, it's its own account, and it's fucked up in the exact way that I heard. So I'm like, okay,
No,
so I
because
was
remember
right.
that one time there was a sound and nobody else heard it except for you until the episode came out, and then I was like, oh, there's that sound he was talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it on my end.
exactly.
Then you got
So, yeah,
incredibly pissed off about it.
Yeah, you did. You lost your shit. You're like, what is
What
this
sound
noise?
was
Who's
it?
playing this noise?
I'm trying to remember what he even was. I don't recall this.
I don't know. It's, I mean, to narrow it down, it's one of the episodes I was on.
I know there was an episode where Mo had his fucking TV on in the background, and nobody heard that at the time, but then it was in the recording, and that was
How
fucking
would you hear his
cool.
TV on? Like, what is it? A fucking, it's like old tube TV, CRT, CBT TV.
Yeah,
He's
of
got-
course. Mo
What?
has like old ass 80s TVs, of course. Mo doesn't have a
I
piece
do.
of
I
technology
got one
that
in my
came out
bedroom.
prior to Y2K
I got one in my bedroom, but that's specifically for like
or
old
after
video games and
Y2K.
shit.
Dude, I want to get an old fucking TV like that again.
Well, they're heavy, so once you pick a spot for it, you're never gonna want to move it again. So I'd either recommend getting a small one or get a big one that you never move.
You remember
And then,
how heavy those were.
Yeah, and then you got to get used to the whine of the actual cathode ray tube.
Yeah, the cathode shit. Yeah.
It happens pretty quick, actually. You get used to it real quick. Like, I forgot how fucking piercing it was at first, and then you just... But as a kid, you know, that was just normal. That's just what TV sounded like, so we were all just like, all right, cool.
We were kids and we had no idea how important that sound was going to be when we were grown up.
Wait, what made it important?
History and all that shit.
What?
How we feeling on that one, Captain Black Bread?
Yeah, what the fuck are you
Is
talking
that an entry? Is that an entry on the clipboard, perhaps?
What? Because I'm talking about Because I'm talking about how history was defined by those fucking TVs.
Just not.
Well, I
You didn't
mean-
make the point very well.
I mean, technically...
World
I don't
would
know.
see moon landings on TVs like that. They would see fucking
Well,
the
I
fucking
mean,
transition from black and white to color on TVs like that.
yeah, but don't forget, before that, people were just watching, like, projections and shit at the cinema theatre.
All right, folks.
I like that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Are you not finished?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Trust me. It's
Okay.
filler.
The non sequitur. I got you. All right, folks. I think it's about time for issues, and I've got an issue for you. Let me tell you. My issue. Listen, this has happened to all of us. Okay, we've all been impacted by this in one way or another. This really is one of the largest issues, and I would talk about it in any week, not just a particular week for any particular reason. My issue is Google Drive share settings. Has this ever happened to you? So, you know, sometimes it's how Google Drive works, is you can get a link to the thing that you have, but if you don't then go into a different settings menu and change the sharing settings, that link just leads you to an access request page. So it's like, fuck, now I don't have the file. And the worst is when people don't understand that and they think you have the file. And then you just like can't get a hold of them for, you know, any particular reason. You might not be able to get a hold of somebody. You can't get a hold of this person who was given this Google Drive link to you, so you can't access it. And it's fucked.
So have you just decided you didn't want to win today, or what happened?
What do you mean?
This is such a personal issue.
Yeah, this is weird.
Does nobody get the joke? Has nobody read the news today? Like,
Been at
What?
work all day. I've
There's
been working,
guys,
man.
there was okay, whatever. The fucking here, I have to surrender my bit because nobody fucking reads Twitter, I guess. There was a fucking school shooter who posted their manifesto as a Google Doc link, and the request access, it was just a request access page because they didn't set the settings right. Fucking
Is it dead?
Sounds
imagine.
about right.
Wait, hold on. Is he dead?
She's dead, yes.
She?
She's a
Oh,
17-year-old
Lord, that's
girl
not-
shot up a
that's
Christian
rare.
school. It was a tragedy. People died. It's not the thing itself is not funny. But imagine you're going in. You've
Might
got
have
your
been a
big
little funny.
massacre
I wasn't
planned.
there.
You've got your whole thing planned out, and you post your fucking manifesto, and you go out there and you fucking kill people mercilessly, and then you die as you deserve, and you don't even realize that you didn't fucking set the SARE settings right on your manifesto. And if it weren't for somebody somehow getting a hold of her e-boyfriend, nobody would have ever seen it.
I'm still stuck on the fact that we just got a female school shooter. Like that's
True.
got
Rare
to
drop.
be rare. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, the feds, they ran out of guys. It's just like,
They needed a girl to take one for the team, you know?
yeah. You know, they have to mix it up every now and then or people might get suspicious.
I'm just gonna say at least they just killed her and didn't do anything else with her. Fucking hopefully.
True.
Oh
I think she
boy,
killed
well,
herself.
you know what they say about morgue workers.
What did they say?
Oh no. Oh no.
Actually,
She was a minor orphaness. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking awful. I mean, at this point, it's just so, like, it's happened so many fucking times, but it is awful.
Completely desensitized over here.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
desensitized about the event itself, but, I've always been an advocate of finding the comedy in literally everything, because it's how you cope with the terrible state of society. So I can find some humor in the fact that she did not properly set up her Google Drive settings and failed to post her manifesto correctly.
That is
Well,
funny.
You know, women in technology, right?
So I want to know if the thing they say about morgue workers is also true of archaeologists. Like, do they uncover a dinosaur bone and then like fuck themselves with it?
Maybe.
Like, look at this wonderful golden treasure. I'm just gonna stick that up there.
Another thing about the shooter is that everybody thought she was
King Tut's
trans,
helmet.
and it's coming out now that that's not true. So in my mind, I'm like, you really thought the chick that didn't set the Google Drive settings correctly on her manifesto had a penis? Because I would disagree with that assumption.
The morgue
And
worker
it
verified.
turns out I was correct.
I have to admit, trans are usually better at tech to a scary degree sometimes.
When it
Is that
comes to art,
true? Do trans people have like computer superpowers?
Well, yeah, they're usually groomed by the internet, so they probably know what they're doing.
Oh, that's the Warficus. Come on.
it just
I'm here
flew
to
over
get
my
in trouble.
head just a little bit.
Warficus is being transphobic. That's all you need to know. Problematic.
Hey, I take estrogen. I'm immune.
Do you?
Yeah,
You have a deficiency?
Just to be a better gay?
just because I can.
Well, you
Fair.
learn something new
Fair
every
enough.
day.
It's just available.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Yeah,
like,
just figured why not?
Just
Well, look,
estrogen
you know-
pills and a fucking candy dish.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like
Munch on
every
a couple.
faggot I've ever talked to has said they wish they had tits, and I thought about it. I was like, I could just grow tits, and then I did, and it worked.
True.
What?
Wow.
What?
Worf's got tits.
Finally, somebody has tits on this podcast.
Captain Titficus?
Either this is a good bit. Can you repeat that?
Captain Titficus?
No,
Can you repeat that?
Really? Captain Titficus.
Okay, but one more time.
you know
Fuck
I've
you.
said this on the show before, right?
He's son
Wait,
of
we
a-
have?
No, I do vaguely remember this actually. As we started talking about it, I was like, I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, I mentioned this. I just thought it'd be funny, and you know what? It kind of is because
That is
everyone looks
funny.
at me and they're like, "Is this guy fat or is he trans or what's going on here?"
And you're just like, well, aren't these things fun?
Yeah, just laugh. It's great. Life's good.
That's kind of like what that's how fucking the lead singer of Dead or Alive lived out his life. And yeah, I say his. He identified as a man till the day he died, despite not having a cock and having a big pair of tits and a really fucked up face. But that's besides the point.
See, that's the whole thing, right? Like, just do whatever the fuck you want. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't
To
do
think
it now,
that cemetery is where I'm going to end up, whether I have a big juicy pair of tits or not.
you know, if you live your life dreaming about having a giant pair of tits, and you don't have them by the time you die, you really just played yourself.
You know what I don't get though? They got pills for growing tits, but they
I
have
don't
not
take pills.
discovered the dick growing pill yet.
Okay, I don't take pills. See, there's this ancient root found in South Korea, and it's only in South Korea, called Murfica. And it does the same thing as titty pills, except it doesn't give you cancer, supposedly.
Oh, I mean, only one way to find out.
I guess.
Yeah, we all have to test this. Do you think there'll be an influx of like old people in the future where it's like I gotta listen?
Yeah. So
What are those?
I was trans for a little bit.
What do those neo vaginas feel like? Let's just get. I'm gonna die soon anyway. Let's just get one. See what it's like.
Well, there's actually a massive influx of 60 to 80-year-olds transitioning.
Yeah, they're doing it for the fuck of it. They're like,
Oh.
I wonder what a neo penis or a neo vagina feels like.
Yeah, but the
let's
problem
give it a
is
shot.
they're all balding. It's just not the best to look at.
So they still
know.
don't have the dick growing pill, and what's up with that?
Oh, they do.
I want to be like fucking. I want to be
but
like
here's the
fucking
really-
18 inches long. And
But
nobody
here's the
can stop
really
me.
fucked up thing. Since I started taking estrogen, my dick got bigger.
That's not true.
Damn.
It actually is, which is the scary part of it.
What the fuck? No, it's not. I'm not gonna. I'm not coming out of this believing
No.
that.
I mean, a lot of
It's not a
I've seen a lot of trans girls advertising their OnlyFans online because you can't avoid that as much as you can't avoid regular girls advertising their OnlyFans online. And one of the
I don't know what
one of the-
your problem is.
because I follow too many like regular trans people, and it kind of my
Well, there you
timeline
go,
is led by a
then.
rabbit hole. But
Well, rabbit hole indeed.
the one of the talking points that I see is always like
Joke
about
is
how
so
like
funny.
how like their cock is bigger than your cock, and that's supposed to entice you in some way. So maybe estrogen does make your cock bigger.
No, it
Maybe that's the
definitely
secret.
does. Now, if you do not want tits or any of the downsides of having female hormones in your system, I would not recommend it as a dick growth solution, but it does work.
I already have tits, and I'm pretty feminine, so like I don't think estrogen would change me
You need
much. So
weight
might as well.
I
doesn't
need,
do anything.
yeah, but I just need the dick pill that's gonna make my dick like 18 inches.
Yeah, you're not
gonna-
going to get
I
that
mean, I
much
could use a
mileage
little
out of
bit
it.
of
Nah,
extra
I need
length
that.
down
I
there.
need the fucking cartoony dick pills
You're
and
going to
the
get like
porn ads.
8 in.
They have surgery, don't they? Isn't there dick enlargement surgery?
Yeah, but you can like break your dick doing that possibly. Like
Yeah,
the
that's
threat
fair.
is certainly there.
I mean, they also have pumps for that, I think, too.
Give it like
Aren't the
10
pumps
years.
fake?
Actually gets you to your maximum size though.
Give it like 10 years, and like biotech will be at the point where they just grow you a dick, right? We're already 3D printing organs. It's not that far away.
I'd like to trade in my
That'd be neat.
shitty regular dick for just one you grow for me. It's custom made. Custom.
I don't know. I'll let the technology do as it will.
Build a cock
I'm
workshop.
fine. I'm fine where I'm at, but like I just want like a cartoonishly huge dick.
You're a build a cock workshop. You can
Oh
get all
my
the
God.
customizations.
It's important to have a choice.
Yeah.
You know, I'm surprised there isn't a gym literally called the Build-A-Bod Workshop. I am surprised there's not a gym called that.
I feel like there'd be some sort of copyright dispute at that
There
point.
probably
It'd
is
be like,
one.
we know what you're doing.
You
We know what
say
you're
there
doing.
isn't one, but if you go on Google Maps right now, I think you'll be halfway surprised.
I mean, after all, we have a gym literally down here, literally named after like a famous video game company.
Has
Nintendo?
anybody here ever?
No, that's Redmond. Sorry, never mind. Nothing. That's my state.
Has anybody here ever purchased anything from the Build-A-Bear workshop?
I did a few
I
times when
don't
was
know
a
where
kid.
one is.
I have like the vaguest memory of like my earliest childhood, maybe walking into one.
I know I never got to do Build-A-Bear as a kid. I would see the commercials and I was like, "That's awesome," but I never got to do the
I would have
Build-A-Bears.
had to be so young. I physically cannot remember it though.
I would still do Build-A-Bear if it was not so fucking expensive. It's fucking
I
stupid.
never got. Yeah, well, you think that's bad? I never got to go to Toys R Us before they closed down.
No, that's such a tragedy.
That's actually.
I miss Toys R
terrible.
Us with a fucking heartbeat, dude.
It's a beautiful place. I was so happy I got to go there before the end. I think I was there like a week or two before my local Toys R Us closed. It must have been like 2 or 3 weeks actually, because like the place was still pretty stocked. Like I think they had just begun their clearance sale, and it was cool to be in there.
It was so funny. My family was kind of poor, but they still wanted to take me, so they would just take me around Toys R Us, and I couldn't get anything.
That's a torture. That's cruel and unusual punishment, is what you're describing.
No, I think the experience I got was there. See, I lived in Portland, Oregon for a time, and
As
we
you
would
do.
just what's that?
As you do.
Yeah, yeah. So as a kid, we would actually like take trips to the Lloyd Center, and I don't know if there was anything good about the Lloyd Center except the cool fucking little nerdy shop near the third floor. I don't know if it's still there.
The Lloyd Center
I
is pretty
think
nice.
it was last time I went there. And that was like fucking.
I went there once, and there was a
8
homeless
years
guy
ago.
sleeping on the stairs.
At the Lloyd Center.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right now. But I mean,
This
I was
was
there like
10
8
years
years
ago.
ago. Oh, I don't know.
Portland's a shithole, man.
I mean, might have always been that way, just at least a little bit. I lived there in like fucking 2006, 2005, 2006, and a little bit of 2007. That's a
I'm glad
fucking
to be
lifetime
away.
away. What?
But, man, do we do problems on this show anymore?
I don't know. It almost just became my show for a minute, where we just don't talk about anything except vaguely related things.
See, that's what my show is, though. You can't just steal my bit.
I would genuinely kill to have Toys R Us back. I really would.
Aren't they like working on it? Like, isn't it coming back?
Is it?
I
thought
heard
I've
it was
heard
coming
that.
back, but like I don't think it's gonna be like a brick and mortar store, more like an online store.
Oh, okay.
What's the fucking point?
I heard there was like a
uh,
pop. I heard there was like a pop up at Mall of
have you guys ever
America
heard
or
of this thing
something.
called It's a Brand, and its only purpose is to sell you things?
Yeah, but fuck you. We want the way that
I
we
want the
want it.
experience.
Yeah, well, it's a brand.
Yeah, thanks for robbing us of the experience, fucking Jeff Bezos, you fucking rich cunt.
Leave the $1 million company alone, says Warficus.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're complaining about something that will never, ever, ever be good.
True.
Well, I want to experience my consumerism firsthand.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
fine. But
I want to go get my Marble Works at the fucking Marble Works store, if such a thing exists.
but, they're never going to do it.
Hell, I want to go get my fucking PC built at somewhere like Fry's Electronics or fucking Micro Center, but we don't have one near me. The closest Micro Center we have here is in fucking Miami.
I don't think Fry's even exist anymore. I thought they went bankrupt.
They used to be a big fucking place, but now it's just like because of fucking Amazon and everything going online, it's just
No,
Not
Fry's
even
was
there
doomed
anymore.
long before Amazon, and they were not a good company.
Yo, let's all go to Circuit City.
Hell
the moment
yeah.
Newegg
Let's all
became
go-
a thing.
let's all go to H.H. Gregg.
That I don't know anything about. I just know the commercial.
Now let's
And it
just
never
stay in and watch a movie. We'll swing by Blockbuster.
Yep.
Oh,
I was going to all of those as they were closing, and I remember like they had some GameCube games, and they just gave it to me basically. Like
Yeah, I
$5.
When I learned about those sales, I was a little too late. I missed out so much good shit.
Frogger Beyond
No.
fucking sucks. Don't play it.
The adults of my
Wait.
lives must have been
Wait,
foolish
which
because I
Frogger is Frogger Beyond?
The GameCube one might have
Okay.
been multi-platform. I don't know,
There's a
but I had it
really
on the GameCube, and it.
Oh, that's
sucked
the one
ass.
where like he wears a T-shirt and now he's like a guy Frogger.
there was a really good
Yeah.
Frogger, like I don't even know what to call it. It was like a PC game, but the whole premise of it is like it's the Frogger 2D adventures, like as an adventure game, if that makes sense, like the arcade game. But it's awful. It's terrible to play, but it's really fucking good.
That sounds like Frogger Beyond.
Is it? Like
Yeah, where it's more than just crossing the street. It just keeps going.
and
like
it
there's
just
an
keeps
adventure to
getting
be had.
more and more asinine, and everything's on a timer.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they continued that. I can't imagine being the guy that thought that there was still money to be made with Frogger.
Kind of like how there's like you can't believe how there's still money to be made with games like Mario Bros and all that shit.
You know what? Every time, and every time Okay. Every time I've ever played one of the GBA like Mario games, they always came with Mario Brothers, the GBA version, which controlled really fucking well and is genuinely addictive. And I will play it every time given the opportunity if I boot up one of those games.
Really, to be clear, Kang, is what you said sarcasm? Or are you bashing Nintendo? You son of a bitch.
They're gonna come and sue you. You shouldn't do that.
Why would I be bashing a multi-billion-dollar company? Like,
That's true. I did make that same joke, but Nintendo's one of the good multi-billion-dollar companies. Okay, we like
What?
them.
are they though?
Are you
Are they
shitting me?
though?
You are shitting me.
What?
Are they a good multi-billion-dollar company though? Are they?
I much more trust Sega and the decisions they made in the 90s than I do Nintendo right now.
What do you mean? What is Nintendo doing wrong right now?
They're suing people for using. Well, they're not suing people for using their music, but they're taking
How about
down
that?
all of the Nintendo music because they launched their own music fucking application where you
Okay,
can listen to nothing but Nintendo video game music.
I found the
Everything
game.
else is gone.
And if I wanted to listen to Nintendo music, all I would do is just like go to some awesome fucking channel and just listen to the music.
No,
Pay
that's
for it.
The game
no,
was
that's
called
kind of fair
Frogger
though.
3D.
It's just called Frogger 3D.
Yeah, this
Plus-
game is fucked up, but it is
I
so good
respect
if
that a
you
little
get
bit
into it.
more. I respect
Okay.
that a little bit more in this case, where it's like they are providing the same thing to you, just pay them for it and don't pirate it, which is fair.
Well, then why don't they
Whereas
just sell the OSTs? Why can't I just buy them? Why do I have to be part of a subscription service to listen to them?
the subscription
Because-
services are the world now. That's how it
Because
works.
companies realized what they realized back in like the 70s, that if you have someone paying repeatedly for something, they probably won't remember and give you money for nothing. And so now everything is a scam. Congratulations.
Love it.
Sometimes it's a blessing for other people because I've had more than one incident where a streamer I like who wasn't streaming much came back to streaming because they forgot about their StreamYard subscription and got charged like $200.
Yeah,
That's
that's a situation.
pretty funny. Don't forget about your fucking $200 subscriptions, people. Probably not a
I'm
good
just
idea.
saying.
I'll be honest, I've done that with Restream.
Yeah,
Buy CDs, people. Buy CDs. Buy tapes. Buy records.
CDs
Whatever you
nuts.
got to do.
CD's nuts in your mouth. Got 'em.
I said that first. You don't just get
But
the.
you
say
didn't
it
put them in
also.
your mouth part. You missed it a lot.
I did. Tragic. But anyway,
Imagine
we
you
got
say that and it's a hex and just a pair of testicles appears in their mouth.
3 more issues to get through tonight, so let's try to get back on
We
track.
have
Just to wrap up,
issues
we're doing
with
issues.
each other and with ourselves.
Yes, wow, that's crazy. But touch on my issue real quick. Really, none of you have ever experienced issues with Google Drive share settings. You all
No.
looked at me like I was crazy.
No, because I don't use
Nope.
shitty cloud services. I run my own fucking servers.
Okay, so you have the weird autism excuse. What about the rest of you?
People use cloud services.
I choose not to do that. I either have it or I don't have it.
I mean, Google Drive is just a way you can. I figured everybody who's on Discord uses Google Drive because you can't share a file bigger than fucking like 2 megabytes on Discord.
See, that
So you
shows
just have
what
to
you
put it on
know.
Google Drive.
Riley, you gotta go with the
mean-
times. The Tism Prism calls you.
The Chisholm Prism.
Yeah, no, not really. There's other ways of sending media.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. But yeah,
Much more efficient and
for the masses who aren't all weirdos and are willing to just use Google Drive because that's what normal people use.
Mail a flash drive.
Vote in the comments, or not vote in the comments. Vote in the poll.
Mail a
And vote
DVD.
for Google Drive share settings because it's fucking bullshit. And I know that a lot of people have experienced this. It's one of the most annoying things in the world that it's like you can get the link, but it doesn't even. I think now it does warn you about the setting, but I don't think that always was the case. And even then, it's not like a big warning. Like, oh yeah, copy the link, paste the link, I'm done. I had to go I had a whole day where I was supposed to be editing the MoCast, and Mo thought I had the MoCast, but he had fucked up the Google Drive share settings, and I just couldn't get a hold of him. So I just didn't have the episode to edit that whole day.
Yeah, it's because you need to run your own file share server.
I know. My God. Okay. surrounded by fucking Jimmy Neutrons over here.
Lose some weight, you'll be smarter.
All the weight will convert to brain power.
You got the fat brain.
Yeah, you got fat brain right now.
True. Oh yeah, I do have fat brain. Voted up. Isn't that the highest voted issue to this day or problem to this day?
I don't know. I never vote on the biggest problem.
Never. It's the point
Nope.
of the show, Captain Black Bread. You got to be part of the democracy.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
there's
that's
such
the
thing
show
as
I don't listen
democracy?
to as much.
You got to vote veto down. You got to do your civic duty and vote veto down. Come on.
Nah, vote veto up. Hashtag veto 2024
I like veto.
or
Feels
2025.
good.
I mean, I would like Vito, but I have not forgotten
Make
the
Vito
way he
great
fucked
again.
over my when I was. Oh god.
When you called in and he made
Yeah,
fun of your
and
plug.
he butchered my fucking what do you call it? My shill. I tried to shill the issue crew and my own show, and then he pretended like it was all gibberish. And then I verified with other listeners that it was very much not gibberish. And then I verified myself that it was not gibberish, and still, it's like fucking. You're already up there. There's no reason to be a crab in the bucket about it. Like I'm not out there to get your fucking job, even though I could do it so much fucking better than he does, and be real about it. I'm better than Vito. Fuck him.
You're not better than Vito.
I'm better than Vito. I'm banging more women than Vito right now.
Well, once we get this podcast Patreon up to fucking $10,000, then you can claim you're better than Vito. Okay, like the money doesn't
Vito-
lie.
No, see, this is
The
what
money lies.
this
Vito
is
is
what
bad.
Devin Gloom will never get. Vito understands that the more people pissed off at you for making something, the better engagement you get.
True. So
Yeah,
true.
yeah, but I don't go to watch the biggest problem because Vito's there. In fact, I avoid it because I don't really care for Vito. Except
see,
for when I gotta
obviously-
make a fucking super chat to be like, hey, I'm better than Vito. Something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
here's the problem. You're not. Because you're not controversial at all.
Yeah, because I'm way fucking cooler than he is. You don't have to be controversial to be, you know.
No,
Well,
no.
you know
gotta-
what?
gotta
Yeah,
be
you know what? That is
controversial.
what makes me better than Vito is I'm likable and he's not.
Vito's. Listen, he's good.
Good.
Obviously,
Really
like
good.
no, the most
He
of the
lives a
audience
fucking
is
lie.
most of the audience is not. What do you mean he lives a lie? It's a little dramatic.
He pretends like he is good and he's not.
Well,
That's how he's great. You don't understand the veto power, okay? He pisses people off in a way that is so fucking engaging that you just cannot find it anywhere else. And the last guy who had this was named Maddox, and it broke him. But for some reason, you just can't break veto.
he gets close. Every
All
once in a
right,
while,
all
he
right.
gets real
Real
close.
Okay, you've sold me. You sold me.
But you don't have that like aspect to you, Black Bread. You're not a veto. Now Riley here, Riley could be a Maddox / veto.
But I,
Damn.
I don't
But
know
he
about
runs the
that.
show.
He has his moments, but like I wouldn't call him a Maddox or a Vito.
No, but I think if he was pushed to his absolute limit,
how would you push me to my absolute? How would I be pushed to my absolute limit?
I don't know,
Force
10,000 messages a day, constantly being told you're fat, having people show up at your house, and then going on a podcast with Dick Masterson to get shit on for an hour.
That's not all it is, you know. It's a gross generalization. Come on now.
And then, like every action in your life becoming another way to shit on you more.
Oh, that is true. That does happen to me though.
Vito will go and fucking walk his dog, and Dick will bring it up as why he's a shit person.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I'm sold on Vito the character now, but I'm still better than Vito.
You are not even in the same game as Vito. There's no
Yeah.
better.
See,
or
we
worse
all talk
here.
about me and Riley being
So
in
what?
like a
He's
fucking...
like good. He's good because he's the best character in Mylon's Secret Castle. I'm over here playing fucking. I'm surrounded by fucking games and I can't think of a single one. This is bullshit. I'm playing fucking Final Fantasy VII over here. There.
We have issues.
Yes. My fucking god. Somebody else do an issue. Fucking Kang, do it.
Shit.
This issue is an issue that stems from the heart, an issue that I have been waiting, and I mean waiting to get off my fucking chest. Pretentious old people in fucking shopping centers.
Interesting.
The other day, our family was going to nice little lovely store we have here called Sam's Club, which is
Walmart.
it's basically high class Walmart. The people in that fucking store, I swear to God, are probably some of, if not the most rudest motherfuckers I have ever seen in a fucking shopping center.
Do you have to pay to be part of a Sam's Club?
Yeah.
So I think they got one in like Seattle. I've seen it, never been in it. So it's basically like a low class Costco.
Yeah, pretty much Costco's honestly better than fucking Sam's Club. But
I can imagine.
anyways, the amount of times that I have almost like fucking yelled at these people is just staggering to me. I get out, like, I'm trying to bob and weave, like, I let them through. They don't even say, excuse me, thank you. It's like, is that so fucking hard to, like, say? It's like, are we living in a fucking time, like, where we lack courtesy to thank people for getting out of your fucking way?
I see Kang doesn't want to... Is there more to this?
A little bit.
Like, old people don't say sorry?
I feel like it's like old people say all the times they should be treated with respect, yet they treat everyone with little to no respect. Like, if you simply want respect, treat the people like the way you want to be fucking treated.
They're dying soon. Let them be fucking crotchety.
It's like,
Fucking
yeah,
Captain Black Bread is on his fucking Statler and Waldorf arc tonight. That's the type
I
of
don't even
role
know what
he's
that
playing.
means.
You don't know the fucking old men Muppets. You don't know their names?
No, I didn't know their names.
Okay, how could you not know that?
I just knew them as like the fucking, what do you call it? The hecklers.
Yes.
The old hecklers.
it's like we let you cretched old fucks stay with us. Now pay us a little respect, otherwise we'll throw your asses in those fucking nursing homes.
Oh my god, have you been in a nursing home as of late?
I would not like to.
Like
Dude,
a horror movie in there.
I swear to God, the day I get fucking thrown in a nursing home is the day I put a fucking bullet through my brain. I'm sorry, but like I ain't fucking going.
She came back and she was like, I have glimpsed into the depths of hell.
I've been in an
what
old
it
folks
is.
home.
Yeah.
I've seen like old folks living, and that's like that's something on its own. Like my very first job, and I think I mentioned this on the show, was handling packages. It was a seasonal job for UPS, and we would visit an old folks home. I would go down into the building with the fucking packages, deliver it to people's like apartments. I'd have to go into a fucking elevator, and I was like trapped down here, and I swear there was no fucking ventilation. And because, you know, you get old and your fucking your olfactory starts to go, so you don't really notice that you might have put on too much cologne, or that the candle you lit is the strongest thing possible. And that mixed with it was like fucking Axe mixed with cat piss, and that was the smell, and pumpkin pie at the same time. And that's what it fucking smelled like, being down in this fucking thing. Like, I think I would have rather been walking in World War I trenches, because like
I honestly
there's
would.
nothing more unbearable than that smell.
There's honestly like anything I'd rather do more than be on the trenches in Normandy than dealing with a bunch of old fucks throughout the rest of my goddamn life.
I hate to tell you, Kang, but like some of those are like the old fucks that you're dealing with, and they're gonna tell you, I was in Normandy, I don't have to deal with this shit. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, you went to Normandy and now we have to deal with you.
Well, Normandy dealt with a lot of them. They're happy to be alive, but also fuck you, because they're like, I'm old. A bunch of bullets whizzed past my head, and now I get to go to Sam's Club. And you're speaking English, sonny. And then he walks past you and bumps the books out of your hands because it's high school.
Yeah, and honestly would have been sitting there just like, wow, I could see which MG42 missed you by an inch.
And he turns around and shoots you.
Damn, you guys were out there fucking dodging MG42 rounds while we're out here dodging rounds going through our fucking classes.
Yeah.
If anything, I would say middle school and high school are pretty much fucking Normandy, but closer quarters.
Why you got old people in your school?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, old people are fucking teachers, right?
True.
Why are your teachers knocking books out of your hand, Kang?
Some teachers are overpaid fucking assholes. I mean,
And they go to Sam's Club.
yeah,
I
we
love
go to
Sam's
Sam's
Club.
Club to fund your fucking sorry asses.
Look at Sam's Club.
I went to Normandy so I could shop at Sam's Club. There was a
I
deal
went to
going on.
Normandy just so you fuckers could speak English.
No,
Kang,
you missed
okay,
what
go
I
ahead.
said. It's all right.
Alright, Kang, you got anything else about pretentious old people in the fucking shopping center or whatever?
No, I had to get that off my chest because it's been brewing.
I understand. Alright, Orphica, or no, because Captain Black Bread wanted to go. I forgot.
What the
Captain Black
fuck?
Bread.
You got me
Captain
ready.
Black Bread. Discuss amongst yourself. Whoever wants to go next, fucking do it.
Mine's kind of related to his.
Oh, you guys
Well,
got pre-planning.
No, but mine is people who are paid too much to care. So I work what is effectively a customer service job with a lot of people who have positions where, they're specialized and I can't do their job. These people are paid a lot of money and they are paid enough money that no one can really tell them what to do. So if they tell a customer they're going to be in at this time and they're not, no one can do a fucking thing about it.
Yeah, they're just too powerful.
Yeah,
People that are paid too much to care is the issue.
yeah. Or if I need them to do something for me, or I'm going to get my ass chewed out, and they're not there, I'm going to get my ass chewed out.
Yeah, because they're like,
Oh,
I make
sorry,
all
I
the
had
money.
to go
Who
home
fucking
for
cares about
6
you?
hours because my family was sick. Okay, but why didn't you tell anyone?
Yeah, that's something.
Why are you fucking 8 hours late to your shift? Well, I've been here 10 years, so don't fucking question me.
Oh, there we go. Now I understand your problem.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck them old geezers.
Well, they're not always old. That's the problem. Some of them are like millennials now.
Well,
But
they're
it's
getting old.
Yeah, there's a lot of old people doing this, but it's these guys and they're in these shitter positions. Like they're put in a position where they're trusted, and they take that trust and they just like laugh at it.
Yep, they get away with murder, and actually, I can apply this. I can apply this to where I work.
Oh yeah, give me a story.
All right. So there's a guy at our work who seems to have plot armor or something. Like he's fucked up so much, and when he fucks up, it fucks us up. Like his station, not his station. Fuck, he works in the office, but his area. If he misses something, it fucks us totally like over. Like we have jobs that are due. We need to get materials sent, like cut, edge banded, and sent out. And if we don't have the material we need, we can't do any of that. And so we're just sitting there like, I guess we just move on to the next job for now and wait until the material shows up. Like, hey, if I call them up, hey, where's that material at? Oh, I forgot to order it. And this happens constantly. He's not checking on, hey, how much of this material do we have? Oh, how much edge band do we have? He's not checking any of that shit. Sometimes he just guesses whether or not we have it. And lately, he's been guessing wrong. So now the fucking floor is littered with fucking carts that can't be edge banded because we don't have the material. And for me, it's like, hey, where's all this stuff? I'm like, well, I don't have the material, can't cut it. And all the carts are being taken up for part of this reason. And so I show up to work. There's nothing to put anywhere. And we have a second shift that has to figure out what the fuck to do for 8 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Shit, if
because
I'm not
this
getting
fucking
paid
guy
that day,
can
I would just go home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought about it. No, I get paid. So I just find something else to do. Disappear for a while until someone's like, why isn't the machine running? To which this is a whole different thing. Lately, it's been, why isn't the machine running? I look left, I look right, I'm like, do you see all of these full carts? And do you understand that there are no empty carts? Otherwise, I'd be running. Like, you should know this. He's like, talk to someone and get a cart unfilled. I'm like, all right. Radio the fucking guy, like, hey, come clear off a cart. He's like, how? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. This is just what I was told to do.
It's just like the entitlement of some of these people, and like,
I'm just
fuck,
that good
man.
soldier following orders.
Fuck, man,
Yeah.
like the way shit rolls downhill in any organization. You know, when you're on the bottom fucking rung, you feel it.
I'm not in the bottom rung.
I'm not in the bottom rung either, but you know, sometimes I feel like it with these people around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because I show up to do my job and can't do my job because the failures of people in the office. And it's not only that, but like the big boss made a decision to use this new software and just jumped in head first. And there's so many problems with the new software and how it affects the old software as they're converting old jobs into the new software where they don't function properly. And we can't fucking print out labels or do all sorts of shit. And then this is just the way it works. And if you should have been here for the rant I had about how they changed up my fucking work area. They decided that I was actually worth $2 more an hour to stay there and
Wow.
deal with their bullshit. By the way,
Wow,
there's an
$2
update
more
for that.
dollars.
I mean that bumps me up pretty like quite a bit actually from where I was.
Well, that's good. But yeah, that's
I-
my issue. People paid way too much to care, and then you know they never get
Magic.
fired.
You
It's
feel
just,
like a useless peon under their feet.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
so
that's-
much more powerful than you.
Well, that's the worst part is if you were there, everything would fall apart, right? Because they're not going to do their job.
Yeah.
Old people plot armor.
Nope.
Boomer bullshit.
But no, my issue is it's not just boomers anymore. Like, feels like anytime someone's given like a job that requires a modicum of responsibility these days, just shit and throw it out.
Hell, to be honest, I'm still going through the job hunt and I'm fucking hating it.
Oh shit! Good luck, man.
Work at Sam's Club.
Yeah, honestly, I'm to the point where it's just like I'm not even fucking holding out hope anymore.
I think
Give
just
it a
take whatever
minute.
you can get and just save up.
Have you looked at the Nasdaq? The economy's recovering.
Yeah, and
Trump
the
isn't
fucked
even
up
in
thing.
office yet.
See, the thing is, I would take what I can get, but there's like nowhere hiring.
Give it a little bit. There will be. You don't see this kind of economic rebound without tons of jobs opening up.
Honestly, I feel like I'm just better off fucking investing in stocks than I am working a fucking like 9 to 5.
Maybe you're better off fucking be a porn star,
I've been thinking about that. I have been thinking about that.
which is a perfect way to segue into my problem, my issue.
There we go.
Oops.
Let's hear it.
Dicks in my lesbian porn.
Oh, that.
Oh.
How could you do that?
Oh.
Well, maybe I'm not always wanting to watch straight porn. Oh, I've been wanting to do this one for a long time. I'm so glad I remembered to do it. But you got two girls, they're going at it, they're doing their thing, and then all of a sudden they're like, all right, now send in like 3 dudes. Okay, this is more than I bargained for. This isn't in the title of the video. Or sometimes it's just some fucking loser just shows up or the cameraman tries to get in on it. Or the guy, okay, there's more than just dicks in my lesbian porn, but that's what we're going to go ahead and call it. But, there's this big issue with people behind the camera not shutting the fuck up when they're watching 2 chicks going at it. And it's like, okay, I looked up girl on girl not to hear a dude's voice. And then there he is behind the fucking camera going, oh, yeah, that's good, yeah. Yeah, now do this. Oh, now do that. It's like, okay, look, I didn't click, let's watch Jimmy's porn fantasies as he's behind the camera whacking off. That's supposed to be me. I should be only thinking about me being behind that camera lens, right? I don't want to think about Jimmy recording the fucking screen, being like, oh, yeah, do that, yeah, do the, yeah.
Yeah, but you're Jimmy.
I'm supposed to be Jimmy.
Yeah.
I am Jimmy.
It's your dick. It's more immersive.
I'm
Or-
Jimmy Newcock.
Yeah.
You could just watch it with the video or the audio off.
Then
See,
what's
I
the point? What if you like the sounds that the ladies are making?
Well, then
See,
find
I don't
amateur
have this
content. I don't
problem.
know what the fuck to tell you.
Because I don't watch.
I know there's ways
lesbian
around it.
porn
I'm just
and know
saying that
nothing
this is
about
still
it.
what?
I don't watch lesbian porn and know nothing about it.
Well, that's just something that happens in the quote unquote professional stuff.
I see.
Yeah, it is.
There's no
the fucking
professionalism
worst.
in the porn industry. I don't think you realize this.
Okay, professional porn industry is more like pro wrestling, and where it's fake.
Well, the pro wrestling has more professionalism in it.
Well,
Pretty much,
they're
yeah.
professionally putting on a show just like porn stars are. They don't really love each other, right? Right?
No,
Right?
I mean, I feel like
you
the
hear
point of
stories of professional wrestlers, and they're like, "Yeah, I was really trying to kill that guy."
I feel like the point of professional wrestling
Professional
is more.
wrestlers don't really love each other, right?
No,
Let's
sometimes they
have
really
sex,
fucking hate each
brother.
other, though.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Holy
they hug
shit.
each other a lot.
I feel like more the point of
Some
professional
real
wrestling is
camaraderie in that
just to
sport.
tell a story than it is to like fucking.
Fuck. Yes, they do. Remember when Dwayne the Rock Cock Johnson like came on the Undertaker's face, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna remember this forever. When you get in your coffin." And there was Jimmy behind the camera, ruining the fucking moment.
Yeah, keep that going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now
yeah,
the other way
that's
around.
nice.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's exactly like that sometimes. Or they just sound like the biggest fucking scumbags behind the camera. That's the fucking worst. And it's like, no, you know what? I need more I need more like genuine stuff. Like I don't want them just following some guy's order, right? Then I don't know. They got to be really be into it for me. But you know, it's been a while, honestly, since I've run into the whole professional porn, and then they just fucking send in a dude at random just to fuck with you because you know you clicked on girl because you're definitely in the mood for cock.
Penis
I
jump
don't know.
scare.
The kind
Yeah,
of
no, it's like
gays
that, though.
know this isn't a
Like-
problem for me.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh man, I have a really funny story. So I used to write for a porn game, right? And I was
Okay.
asked to write a lesbian scene, and I literally
Right.
had to tell someone else to do it because I had no idea what I was doing.
Couldn't pull it off. Couldn't put yourself in
I
their
just
shoes.
no, I like they read it over. They're like, "You don't know anything about this, do you?" I was like, "No."
No, not a bit.
Okay, no, hold on. So, like, how is it that men couldn't write a good lesbian scene? That's probably what like a lot of the professional shit is from. Is like guys not knowing how women actually interact with each other like
No,
that.
no, no. My issue is I am too gay to know how vaginas work.
Oh, yeah, stuck her finger in her pee hole. Anyway,
Oh my god.
anyway, so much more fucked up than I thought it was. Like
Yeah,
I
why did
skimmed
you say
over it when I
that?
said it, and I thought about it. I'm like, whoa, damn, that's the special shit. You gotta find the right sites for that. Oh, I had more to say about this. Oh, right. Actually, I did have that. Your story reminded me of this kind of famous visual novel. You may or may not have heard of it. It's called Katawa Shoujo.
I have not heard of it.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll do this the best I can. For the people that are familiar with Katawa Shoujo, there are several different routes you can take, as most visual novels go, and it is pornographic. It doesn't have to be. You can turn that option off, but it's meant to have a good story, good characters, and all that. And it was my first time playing the game. And I was at this point where the main character, or, you know, Hisao, was kind of like messing around with Emmy, which is I won't explain it. Look, but the thing was, like, my mom was talking to me at the moment where this was happening. I was about I think I was like 16 or something playing this game. My mom walked in the room asking about something about like doing chores probably. And I was like kind of flipping through text, you know, kind of reading and listening to her at the same time, looking at my little netbook. And then all of a sudden, I go to the next text box, and her clothes came off. Thank God she didn't see that, right? The computer wasn't facing her. It was only facing me. But she had to have noticed the fucking panic on my face as I'm fucking hitting the space bar. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get past this scene, and it wasn't happening. So I just slammed it shut. I'm like, well, what were you saying?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Honestly, one of the funniest moments to think back on. It's like, how could she have not seen the look on my face when the clothes came off of the character and my mom's in the room? I'm like, oh my God, I can't have this. Maybe I could just skip past it by fucking pressing the space bar over and over. That doesn't look weird.
You're just like, oh fuck.
It was less of an oh fuck. It was like a oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. As I slammed it shut. And then a naked guy just came in, and then a guy behind the camera. He's like, all right, I'm going to take his computer away. This really, this is going to sound so much better in post. I don't care that you guys aren't laughing at this shit. I will. And this is why I'm better than Vito.
See, this is just like I can't relate to your problem. I'm sorry.
I think Demigloom could have maybe related to this problem.
Think Debbie Gloom watches lesbian porn?
I don't know. That's why I said maybe.
I don't know. You might be the only man left.
It's the only real man that only watches women. That's how not gay I am.
Damn.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm so gay I can't have a dick in my porn. That's what one of you guys should have said, but I had to say it.
No, it just sounds like you're watching like cuck porn, and it's just like a guy watching two women he can't have.
It's all porn.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
So does
Well,
someone
then.
else have like another issue like they want to go with, or
Oh, the issues are
If
done.
my
It's
issue
over.
doesn't win, I will eat one pencil sharpening. Demigloom, please leave the spaces in that.
What about you, Warficus?
What?
What's up?
I'm doing
What do
alright.
you
How you
mean?
doing?
I love Warficus. He's cool.
What?
Are
No.
you falling asleep?
No.
I just worked for like 12 hours.
No, not you. Riley sounds like he's falling asleep. He forgot
Oh.
that you did your issue. And then after remembering, he was just like, what about you? What's
Wait,
up?
I thought we were doing plugs already, and I thought you already plugged.
Well, why didn't
Hi,
you say
I'm
so?
Orpicus. At
Because I-
True Orpicus on X. My issue was being paid too much to care.
No, that's at the end. You're doing it wrong. What about you, Captain Black Bread? Where can they find you?
Apparently, possibly not on Discord, as somebody has requested a password change.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
password reset request for Discord. Your Discord password can be reset by clicking the button below. If you do not
Do not
request a new
click that
password,
button.
please.
don't click it.
Do not click that button.
Oh, I'm
You're
not
in
going
for
to.
a world of hurt if you click that button.
Who's
because
trying
we're
to
gonna
get into
have
my
to deal
fucking
with-
Discord?
We're going to have to deal with a Chinese hacker joining the voice call going, yeah.
Oh, Pink is trying to get into my Discord. Why are you trying to get into my Discord?
Captain Black? You must click the link.
What? Well, then why is it going to my email? It says, "Hey, Captain Black Bread. Stop trying to sign in as me. Sign in as you." Well, then did I just get another email saying password reset request for Discord? I'm your backup. I'm not letting you do that. You can find a different way on Discord. Sign in as you. All right. Captain Black Bread on X. That's C Black Bread on X. I am on Twitter for the fuck of love. You gotta follow me. I went down to 7 because the other people following me were probably fake. And also, you can find me on my YouTube channel, Captain Black Bread, and catch the 3rd episode of the Issue Crew. Wow. Okay. No, I'm tired too. All right. Catch the third episode of the
Yeah,
bigger.
you'll find the 3rd episode. It was a real
I'm in
banger.
there.
I think that was
Yeah.
the
Had a
Dragon
series
Ball
reset.
episode, if I remember right.
Yo, watch the old episodes, though. They're fucking awful.
Hey, fuck you.
All right. So anyway, catch the bigger Black Breadier cast on my YouTube channel. Also on Spotify, the bigger Black Breadier cast. Don't forget to check that out. And keep your ears open for episode 3. And Worf, I really need that clip. I really need that
I'll try
clip.
and get it to you tomorrow.
Just straight up ramble into your microphone.
I
That's
will
all
do
I
that,
need.
but I'm going to bed literally the moment we stop recording.
Okay. It's recording from his bed.
No, I don't do that unlike some people.
Oh, you can't. He's bitch.
You can find me at linktr.ee/grimrom, where you can find all my slowly dying socials.
Slowly dying.
Which kind of sounds like you read about now, Riley. Slowly dying.
What do you mean?
You
I'm
sound like
totally
you are about
cool.
to fall the fuck asleep.
I'm having a good time. I have so much energy. I thank you for listening to the issue crew. My issue was
hold on.
Google Drive share settings.
Wait, I have one more thing to show. Check out my light novel. It's really good, and I'm actually writing it this
Hell
time.
yeah. Hell yeah. Like tr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. Evan Riley. My issue was Google Drive sharing settings.
I'm Captin Black Bread, and my problem was dicks in my lesbian porn.
I'm Warpicus, and my problem was being paid way too much to care.
Not
I'm
called
Kang, and my
problems,
problem
damn
is
it.
pretentious old
No.
people.
No. Alright.
And to hear yourself on the show, call our voicemail line 727-487-1137, and hopefully Riley remembers to check that. Or email us, theissuecrew@gmail.com. Most importantly, you gotta get out there and vote using the link in the description.
You do
Goodbye,
gotta get out
everybody.
there and vote. Bye, folks.
Butt fucks.